What's going on, YouTube? Christian back again with another video. Now I want to just, let you guys know that my subscribers, I got one literally a week ago. I know that's not very much, but I'm doing good. As long as I can actually get a video up within a week, maybe even less, I think I can actually get more of them. But if you're new to this channel and you just now clicked on it and seen my broadcast and are watching it and are interested in for more, tell me what you think about the video currently. If you're seeing it as I am broadcasting right now or later, tell me what you think about it below. Tell me how I did. And, like I said, give it a thumbs up and, subscribe. Turn on notifications so that way you get notified when I do it again. But now that we got that out of the way, there's something I'd like to sit here and tell you now. People are all getting up in arms about how free speech is getting attacked and how we did not see this coming. And, it's bad and, unconstitutional and all that, the assault on free speech. First off, it's never going to stop. They're going to come after it. As soon as it's an idea that debunks their arguments as nothing but shit arguments, and, inevitably, people are right, all that good stuff, and, they're outwitted by people who are actually smart and, actually have a valid argument and points to get across, they're just not going to stop. And there's proof of this with Facebook and stuff. This is not the first time Facebook has assaulted, free speech or another constitutional right, like right to privacy and stuff. But I'm getting, a little off topic here, but it's not like we didn't see this coming, okay? Look at the games, for example. On Xbox, you can't say anything that is an offensive word. Like, I could get blown up and be surprised and be like, God damn, man, he hit me really good. I didn't hear that coming. And boom, next thing you know, you're on a week's worth of suspension for communications. And, at the end of the day, yes, these are private companies, but that doesn't give them the power to infringe upon a constitutional right at the end of the day. Like, if you think about it, the companies that make these games, they're beholden to us. Because if it wasn't for the fact that we're buying their games because we're interested in them and we find them entertainable, they wouldn't exist. It's the same concept when you look at the government. The government wouldn't have existed if a group of people who created the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights that the Constitution protects, the government wouldn't really exist. Because those same people that created our Constitution and our Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights said there at least needs to be a government to defend and represent the people and give them as much freedom as possible. Well, that also includes the video games and stuff like that in private companies. Okay? At the end of the day, Xbox, Google, Facebook, whatever, whatever platform they are and whatever their platform does, at the end of the day, they don't have the power to say, screw your constitutional right, I don't like what you just said. I mean, hell, there's a block and mute button. If you don't like what I am saying, block me, or mute me. But if you definitely don't want me to ever communicate with you again, block me. As long as as long as the profile you blocked me on has me blocked, I can't do anything unless I create another profile that is not blocked on the profile you are using right now. That's just how it goes. That's how technology is. And the fact that companies created this yet think they have the power to say, oh, well, this person reported this guy for saying mean words. It doesn't really look like he said mean words, but screw it. He reported them, right? He must have said them or texted them. Let's ban him or suspend him. No, at the end of the day, the companies don't have that. They don't have that right. Actually, it ain't a right. They think they have the ability to do that. No, they don't. A constitutional right, last time I checked, is a constitutional right. It's absolute. Unless proven that you are not responsible enough to have said right. If, for example, the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment allows me to keep and bear arms and it shall not be infringed. Literally. And, well, it doesn't sit there and say what gun, it doesn't sit there and say what ammo type, it doesn't sit there and say unless it's a grenade, it does not. Period. It just says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It's literally written as simple as it says. You know, it's absolute. It doesn't say at the end of it unless a private company regulates. It does not. It just states it as a right, period. The incentive and saying exactly what needs to be said. Nobody has the absolute power to knock that right out. Only with the statute of limitation should they be able to knock it out. Like, unless it's murder. Unless I murdered somebody with a gun, you cannot take my constitutional right away, or take what my constitutional right says I can own. Period. The Constitution, when it comes in regards to freedom of speech and the, you know, bear arms part, would make me able to not be silenced by anybody. Basically, to make me an individual citizen of the United States of America. At the end of the day, it's a constitutional right. And the only thing they can really do is help people not really have to listen to what I say. Or have to actually hear it. They don't have to hear what I say. Yes, true. And, well, how do you fix that? How do you keep someone that you're annoyed with, or you don't want to hear, or is being mean to you, from texting you and being further mean to you and toxic to you? You block and mute them. Problem solved. Not go cry to the admins who created the entire PlayStation network, or whatever you are using, social media or like gaming console. At the end of the day, they don't have the power to take away my right because you don't like what I said, regardless of what I say. You have a responsibility to be like, okay, I don't want to hear this dude, so I'm going to mute him and block him so that way he can't text me at all after I mute him. See what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, even though this is like a, Sony's property that I pretty much purchased, and that by creating the account, I'm agreeing to their terms and conditions, but at the end of the day, again, that still does not give them the right to be like, oh yeah, your freedom of speech constitutional right, yeah, fuck that, I'm gonna sit here and temporarily suspend your communications for a month because someone didn't like what you said and reported you for toxic behavior, or basically bad language. Last time I checked, it's a constitutional right. You can't just fuck you within 24 hours. Sorry. You can sit here and say, well, there's a mute button and a block button. Have you tried that yet, sir? Like, I block and I mute people I don't like to hear. I don't like to hear people spamming rap music or country. Frankly, I don't like to hear music at all unless I'm in the vibing mood, and then I just go in a private party where I'm by myself. But my point is like, if I don't like to hear it, I just simply block them and then mute them in game. That way they can't pester me if they hear me say something that, expresses that I don't like their taste of music. That way they can't message me and I can't hear them. I can just be like, I don't want to hear that crap today. Mute. So, I mean, if you want to share this video, get it out there. Let it be known that, yeah, they literally own this system, but that doesn't give them they literally own this platform and everything, and we're agreeing to it, but that doesn't give them the right to sit there and be like, screw your constitutional right. We're gonna suspend your communication ability, so that way, or in one of the gamers' cases on PlayStation Network, completely take away the ownership that you have over their games that are played on their servers. Like, I don't know what his gamer tag is, but he got banned from PlayStation Network, just outright banned from PlayStation Network, and literally could not play any game on that profile or IP address, whatever they banned him, like IP banned him, server banned him, or profile banned him, which means the profile itself is banned, but to get around it, I just create another profile as a backup, and then I can void the ban. Or if it's a server ban, don't join that server. You know, if they IP ban you, well, you better hope it's temporary, because if it's permanent, you need to move to a different area where the IP is going to ping off of a different server. Like that, like once you're IP banned, you're screwed. Like, you're screwed. You're not going to get online on that console because the IP would be coming up as a banned IP. So, yeah. So, but if you like today's video, hit like, comment what you think down below, and share this video, get it out there, get the voice out there and everything, you know, let them know that. And turn on notifications so that way you get alerted to when I go live next time. And with that, have a nice day. Well, evening or night, whatever.
There, looks like the day you want.